Hey guys, welcome back. So I did a little research, and exactly the way that I would expect the quest to be turned in is apparently the way it gets turned in. Um, so this says complete the Watchtower's operation at the war table, but what I found is you're supposed to go back and just talk to Dennet. So it looks like we got an upgrade on our characters, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to make our way um, back to Haven real quick so that we can send our emissaries out for more war table stuff, and then we'll go and turn this quest in. So let's see here. P. Varric. He's got 1 point to spend, but we want to keep him on ranged. Let's see, what is this? Pincushion. The first arrow doesn't kill him, the 10th might. Each consecutive hit with a bow attack does progressively more damage to the target. Well, that's pretty cool. Or we could give him higher ground, which is what I've got. I think he's already got this first blood. So it looks like we can either give him, oh, maybe he has higher ground already. Nope, he doesn't have higher ground already. Excuse me. Alright, so we don't want to give him higher ground. Let's take that back. I think I like this one for him. So let's work our way down this way, and then maybe we go back up this other direction. Maybe we go in a big circle. That's pretty good. Alright, so we got Varric taken care of. And now let's go to Solus. So basically with Solus, we're working the life tree font here. What do they call it actually? Let's go back. What's it called? Spirit tree or the winter tree. So spirit tree is on healing, but so far we really haven't had much of a problem with healing stuff. So he's got this peaceful aura, less likely to attack. So that's an aggro debuff. This one over here, when you're badly injured, so that's an HP buff or armor class buff when he gets down low on hit points. But I think I'm going to do this dispel choice, although I can't lock the ability. Why can't I unlock the ability? What does it say? Not yet. Great. So I don't have much of a choice. So I can either give him an HP buff, or we can go down the winter line with him. So let's see what he's got with winter. Mana Surge. Your barrier explodes into wild magic when enemies destroy it. The blast frees all nearby enemies. That's pretty cool. Actually, I'm kind of digging that one quite a lot. Or we could give him that Fade Step, which is that super speedy motion. But that gets us down here towards Frost Mastery. So I think I'm going to go this way first with Mana Surge, and then I'm going to go down this way to get this Frost Mastery. So we'll apply that. Now let's see what Cassandra has. Okay, so with Cassandra we're also going down 2 lines. We're going down the sword and board line, right? So we can either upgrade her shield wall to Chevalier's Step. It's not as slowed as much and helping to protect nearby allies. But everybody that we have is ranged, so that doesn't really help so much. Sweet Revenge, do more damage with Payback Strike, and if you recently take a damage, you also stun taunted enemies. So this Payback Strike, it's a good improvement. We could also go to any one of these things. Bear Mauls the Wolves, using technique perfected by the Orlesian Chevaliers. You can't be flanked and less likely to be staggered. Oh, I kind of like that. Whereas Resolved, fight all the harder when you're hurting, gaining stamina when you lose health. Turning the Bolt XP to the shield protects you against ranged attacks from the front. Oh, both of those are quite good. So, do I want to do Turn the Bolt or Bear Mauls the Wolves? Alright, let's make her a fortress with her shield. Okay, so ranged attacks are now going to be less of a problem for her. Okay, so we need to get to Haven again. World map. Run back to Haven. So I can get our emissaries out on more business, because those things apparently are conducted in real time. So it's a good idea to get them going in the evening. Okay, so one of the other things I wanted to do while I was here was check into some of these schematic-y things.
Come on, you've seen our mounts. Most of them should be pulling plows.
Okay, so let's see if I can craft armor, craft weapons, loot. What's loot? Scout coat of arms. Upgrade can only patch to medium armor, so that's kind of cool. Craft weapons. Alright, so let's see if we can improve anything here. To craft new armor or weapons, you need a schematic and enough materials. The schematic determines the appearance and potential power of the crafted item. The materials determine the specific stats and the powers that will be added to the new item. Okay, so I could make a spiked staff grip. Each crafting schematic has one or more slots. Each slot accepts a specific number of materials of either metal, cloth, or leather. Fill all the available slots to craft an item. 5 different types of crafting slots: utility, offense, defense, damage, and armor. The type of slot determines the stat that will be generated from the material placed in it. For example, placing iron in a defense slot gives a bonus to melee defense, while putting it in the utility slot gives a bonus to strength. Experiment with different combinations of materials and slots to create unique items that fit your needs. So there's quite a bit of customization. So, 2 leather. Each crafting material has a predetermined stat value for each possible slot type, which you can view by examining the material. The final value of the stat coming from a slot is determined by multiplying this value by the number of materials placed in the slot. Okay, so we got quite a bit of different leathers. So let's see, if we've got used bear hide, and we put that, let's see, what type of slot am I putting this in? This is a offensive slot. Okay, so in an offensive slot, the bear leather gives me increased critical chance. Canine gives plus flanking damage. Deep stalker hide to bleed target. Dragonling scales, bleed target. And ram leather, flanking damage. So, that's pretty much all the ones we've got. So none of those seem to really help too much on a staff. So let's see what we've got here for utility. Utility, +1 constitution, +1 to strength, +1 to strength. Don't have enough serpentine. Summerstone, +1 to constitution. So basically I could boost constitution or the strength. So seeing as how, let's go ahead with constitution so we can improve our hit points. And then we need to choose a leather. So it looks like basically we've got critical chance. Let's boost our crit chance potential. That's about the only thing that would really help with a staff. Alright, so let's craft this. Precise enduring grip. And so you can rename everything, but for now we'll go ahead and just leave it. Okay, so we've got the spiked staff grip. Hunting bow, that looks fugly. It's a gigantic stick. You couldn't even shave the knots off of it. Balanced dagger, or a magister's staff. Let's see what the magister staff does. What is this? Apparently that's offense. The only thing I've got enough of is iron and percent to attack. Oh, I got enough summerstone. Offense, damage to guard. Alright, so serpentine would give me percent to attack, this would give me percent to stagger, and this would give me armor penetration. That's the kind of damage that it does. And then I've got 2 utility slots, but I only have silk, which would be plus to magic, which is nice, or lamb's wool, which is magic defense. So making this magister staff doesn't really seem to make a whole lot of sense. Let's see, do we have any, what is this? Weapon runes, shields, bows, that's pretty much, so everything we've got is right here. So, balanced dagger, rogue only, so we could do it with damage type. So maybe that's primary damage? Primary slot might be damage. Drakestone would give low armor rating or damage type fire. Okay, damage type electricity. If I get some more onyx, I could do damage type coal. Oh, I've got enough onyx. Electricity, summer stone is also fire. And then you see the way the blade looks changes. Right? So there's cold damage. Okay. So it's onyx, cold damage, iron, electricity damage. Got a crap load of iron. Serpent stone, fire damage. Let's do serpent stone. So this is a utility, so we can go with canine, which would provide some added dexterity, which is actually kind of nice. Added dexterity, added dexterity. Pretty much every freaking thing does added dexterity. Except for the bear hide, which we don't have enough of because I used it on the staff. So, let's go ahead with that nice, soft, supple canine leather. Cool. An agile knife. That's happy. We go with happy agile knife. Okay, so we made some weapons. Now, I think what we need to do is modify weapons and armor. Okay, so let's modify the weapons. Staff. Disciple fire staff, acolyte ice staff. So do we have to not have them equipped in order to be able to do this? And where's Solus at? He's not in my group. So this is not cool. So if we look at, I don't even have a staff because it's Solus has got that. So that's no good. So what about the dagger? Inquisition longsword, no. All weapons. I don't have any runes to put on these things anyway, so apparently I can't do that. Let's take a look at modify armor. Scout armor, which is what I'm wearing now. Medium arms. +3 range defense. There, we'll put that scout coat of arms on it. Confirm changes. So now we have a little bit extra range defense because of doing that, but that was pretty anticlimactic. Alright, so let's go to... I was kind of hoping to fix up Solus's staff. Oh, damn it. Pressed the wrong button. Solus's staff. Put your bow away, buddy. Get close to the door. Seems like an awful long way to go for the war table. I don't know why they stick you outside the gates. I guess theoretically makes some sense.
Apothecary Adon can have those supplies for you by tomorrow, Quartermaster.
Just like the rest
It's
of you.
about damn time.
Down in Orlesian?
Boy, she's awfully cranky. About damn time. Maybe she should be a little bit more appreciative of the work that person is doing for her.
Speak only the word. Sing.
I don't know if Apothecary Adon can get me that many healing drafts, revered mother.
If he cannot, then he may simply tell me no.
Okay, we got 6 power.
Saying something about Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask him.
I'm not worried.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Okay, confirm. This is not at all what I was expecting. I was just expecting to send emissaries out in the world and do stuff. But no, the game sends you off in a whole other direction.
The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then.
Kick their ass. Or talk. Or run. I guess that's really three things.
They wish to protect the people? From us?
Watchtowers in the farm's operation at the war table.
The orders return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Alright, let's see what's going on. Oops, read. Always read. Codex entries are good. Oh. Are all these going to have reads? Oh, alright. I thought every single one of these freaking statues was going to have a plaque. Although there are a lot more plaques than I expected. Alright, so these are actually kind of funny if you look at the statue. Alright, so let's go back and take a look at this real quick. So if we click on this, oh damn it, I have to go back and watch the video. But we'll look. So see, he's got his hand on his head, and then this one back here. They've all got their hands on their heads. But what the Vandals wrote about him was looking pretty funny. Le Masque du Lion. Masque du Lion. Something of the lion. Masque. I don't know what a masque is. Brush up on my French.
Templars will help us.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet, no servant of anything beyond his selfish greed.
If I go with you're wrong on the Herald, that's pretty confrontational. Could incite a riot. Let us talk peacefully makes me look kind of weak. Stop this now is even more confrontational than the you're wrong. So I'm going to go with we have a real enemy.
You say I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy. We must unite to stop it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
How safe do you feel now, old biddy?
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
If we go with how dare you, that might show that we're looking for peace. Not here for us then. That kind of keeps us neutral. Let's go with how dare you.
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement, raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet, you should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Huh. Well, isn't he a little full of himself? Help us close the breach.
What we truly need is an alliance that will seal the breach.
Oh, the breach is indeed a threat. But you certainly have no power to do anything about it.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
Just need a little doubt.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royeaux is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Well, somebody has a big ego.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
How well do you know him?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Will he see reason?
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does.
Like that one
Either
guy.
way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Do you think? All right. So, map. World map. Haven. Travel.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
Weren't you at the Conclave?
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the Conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
Well, it looks like the mages are a little bit more friendly for helping out than the Templars are. The Templars are a bunch of pompous jerks, apparently. Will you help us?
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lord Herald.
Au revoir to you too, baby.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Alright, back to the war table. So glad they dropped me off at the front gates. That surely is the best place for me to be.
So we're heretics, just like that. Should we surrender? Don't be so.
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Going was worth the risk.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I think we should meet the mages. They approached us. They obviously are more willing to talk.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
There's always danger.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That sounds suspicious.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the Hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Well, Liliana, you were the consort, the girlfriend, or what have you, of the commander of the Grey. At least in my playthrough. Okay. So we want to spend some power points. Rebuild watchtowers. Report ready. Where the watchtower is built, we have advance warning of demon and bandit attacks. The area is safer for both the refugees and the farmers who had fled the nearby fields. Much appreciated, sir. It's good to know that the Inquisition is willing to put in the time to help these people. Accept report. Is there another report available? Report ready. The Terran of Highever. Thank you for your kind words. I understand the Inquisition cannot be delayed from the grave task ahead, but it was good to know that you were with us in spirit, honoring our beloved divine, Terran Fergus Kuzland. Must be the descendant. Now, see, that doesn't make any sense. She doesn't look any older than she did in Origins. And my guy, when I imported him from the, what is it called, the Keep? Dragon Age Keep or something like that? Get the world state. My Grey Warden was knocking boots with Liliana and was taking back the... Oh no, Fergus, that's the brother. All right, I'm with you. Fergus is the brother. Makes sense. Makes sense now. Our efforts bore fruit. A portion of the profits will be passed to you. Use it wisely. Got some money. Okay, so let's send these guys back out again. Bog Unicorn, the Cult of Andraste, Scout the Storm Coast. Oh, that'll take up all my points. Secrets. The wardens are reclusive but not untraceable. If there are signs of passage on the Storm Coast, my agents will find them. Lieutenant Harding led a small complement of soldiers into the Storm Coast region to investigate reports of the Grey Warden activity. She sent word that a party had established camp near the shore, but have received nothing further. At this time, the status of Harding and her mission remains unknown. Not now. Alright, so... Let's see. This task best left you select agents knowledgeable regarding dangerous magic. Yeah, let's send the spy out. We don't want to send the soldiers in.
Let's see what we have.
Yeah. 11 minutes, that's not very much at all. What's way up here? Deal with the relatives of the Trevelyan's. Hard in Hightown. Vark's Revenge. Rescue soldiers. Bog Unicorn. Creature arrives safely. Alright, let's send Cullen out.
To work.
Accept report. I wonder if there's more. Nope, I guess that's all that's there. Completed. Back. Alright, so Cult of Andraste in progress. Send her out to get more cash. Because, you know, cash is always a good thing. Okay, so let's head out to the Hinterlands. And we want him, and we want him, and we want her, because that's all we have. Let's get to the farm and turn in our horse's quest. Alright, pony up. Give one more shot here to see if we can fast travel. Landmark. Farm. Yeah, I want to travel here. Back journal, legend, world map. I guess you can't fast travel on the small maps, only the world map. So I think maybe we go this way. Ah, hell. Okay, I see what happened. Alright, so I'm a moron. I mean, eventually I figure crap out. So I had to go back to the war map, and I had to accept that the soldiers created the towers. So now that the soldiers from the war map created the towers, I accepted that what is it called, a quest update, or report, I think they call it. Quest report. Now I can go back and tell Braun that... I don't think I can make it through here. Oh, I guess I can. Now I've lost track of which direction I'm going. Are you kidding me? I'm going around the... Alright. Is this the right direction? Nope. Wrong direction. Oh, that's... What is this? Just a grave. Getting to the farm. Man, I'm going the absolutely wrong direction. Look at how far off I am. I was hoping I could kind of scooch around. But... Alright, I gotta turn around. That's gonna take me forever. More iron. What's this? Deep mushroom. Oh, bad guys. Mm-hmm. Dwarven Rock Crusher Mall. Lustrous cotton. How exciting. Oh, jeez. Another frickin' battle. Do we even want to fight in that thing?
There are defenses prepared ahead. Prepare yourself.
Yeah, I see. I'm getting my ass kicked. Let's try to take cover over here. Oh, he's getting taken down by a bear. Go get him, bear. Solis is getting his ass kicked. I need a high ground now. Holy shit, boys, we got him. Enchanted Counter-Strike ring. That's pretty cool. Oh, I should have turned in all of that research loot. The oblique cutter. Warden helmet. Well, that worked out okay. Only ended up having to use one potion. Wonder what they've got in their camp. Vanguard armor. I'll have to check that out for Cassandra. Dalish Slasher. Orders. Mercenary instructions. Patrol pattern is not negotiable. Upon any encounter resulting in injuries, mark trail and withdraw to the villa. We must remain in fighting condition to apply appropriate force to keep refugees clear from the area. I can't take down their banner. Alright, so I need some health. Solis needs some health. Cassandra's doing okay. We still need to get to the frickin' farmland. Alright. So, this way, boys. We've got to go and get the farmland. Tell Braun about his watchtowers. Liliana's report is ready. She's quite efficient. Oh, look at this. What is this? Alright, I expect an ambush. Let's go and check this place out. Saga of Treated Bright Axe of our mother. Okay. Heading this way. Oops, we got a patrol. And they're right on our frickin' way. So it looks like we're fighting again, people. Oh. Don't go get the fox that I accidentally shot.
We should push ahead. I doubt that was the last of them.
You think? You guys are so Whoa. There's a sneaky, sneaky little... I thought he was out. Rotten bastard went stealth. Medium free army. Okay, let's take a quick look at that Vanguard armor. Warden helmet, heavy armor, heavy Vanguard armor. That's quite a bit nicer. And she can't use it. Heavy adventure armor. 6 Constitution, 2 Constitution Defender coat of arms. How about Defender coat? Heavy free armor. Vanguard armor. Oh, that Vanguard armor will be nice once she can wear it. Let's see, helmet. Intense, ravishing, Canary trained only. Templar helmet, Warden helmet. Oh wow, Templar Warden helmet's quite a bit nicer. And she can't wear it. Awesome. Let's see. Solus. Can you wear this? Nope. Alright. Accessories. Barrier penetration. It's to break down barriers. Warrior only. Alright, Cassandra, how are you? Increase ability duration. That's quite nice. Belt of cold resistance. Solus. He doesn't have a belt on. Belt. He can't wear that belt. Grenades belt, belt of staggering, cold resistance equipped by Cassandra. Alright. Looks like we got some good gear now. Kill them all! Oops. Guess I really can't hang out here, they were right. Enhanced long shot ring. Oh man, we still got... Alright, let's just head out. Okay. Accessories, rings, Increased ability damage. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. How far are we away? We're not too far. Oh, let's do this. This should get us across the land a little faster. Hopefully one of these roads, western outskirts. Yeah, of course. I think I should be able to just scoot around here. We're doing all right. Making our way across. I don't know if there's a... I really need to figure out how to make this thing gallop though. Because it's a gentle trot. Kind of slow. Alright. So we got to go inform Braun that alright, so Braun is over here. Hey buddy.
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
We built the watchtowers.
I built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
Awesome. Farmland security quest completed. Let's go talk to Dennet and we can end this episode. Alright, Dennet.
Yelena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
Awesome. Tell me about yourself.
You said you were once Al Eamon's stable master.
Master of the mounts. Fereldans don't appreciate horses like they do in Orlesian, but they knew my name in Val Royeaux. My horses took sick less and carried a man longer than any of those fancy prancers they've got. And now they're all yours, Inquisition.
Where are you going?
Make her be with you.
So you just get up and walk away while you're talking to me? That's freaking
Those
stupid.
watchtowers will keep my farmers and your refugees a lot safer. I've sent supplies to the crossroads.
Will you join the Inquisition?
You sent your stable hands and your horses to the Inquisition. What about you?
Well, you've cleaned up the area, and I can't say I'm not tempted. Still, it feels wrong to abandon my land to go play horsemaster again.
Cassandra?
Are you Andrastian? This is a matter of faith. The Maker would want the best to join us.
I've heard some things about you lot. Can't say I'm not interested in what it all means. All right, Inquisition. I'll look to your horses myself. Never let it be said that Redcliffe gave less than the best. Just let me settle matters here and say goodbye to my wife. I'll meet you at Haven.
We got an agent. Okay. So we've got Horsies, we've got Dennet, and we have the end of an episode. So we'll take a look at the journal when we come back next time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again.